Let's get some money. Double CC. No Chanelli. Alright, what's going on, you guys? I was supposed to go live yesterday, but honestly, too tired. Anywho, I'm here now. Um, Better late than never, I guess. Right. I'm probably gonna be gone for like a week straight because I got a lot of stuff I want to do in these next couple of weeks, and I may not have time to be on live every single day. But I'll still try. All right. I'm not just gonna up and abandon you guys. Okay, so don't get too down in the dumps. Anywho, with that being said, I'm very close to cashing my YouTube check, you guys. So appreciate you. Okay. And speaking of cashing out this check, because I told you guys, all the money you send, I'm just gonna go gamble it, bro. I'm gonna put it on the roulette table or the baccarat table. And oh yeah, I actually won some money like 2 weeks ago at the casino. It's like my first time at the casino, fun stuff. But I tried to buy some vape juice. Oh yeah, that is right. All the money you guys send, small percentage of it will be going to, help out the needy, the homeless, children in need, stuff like that. But majority of it will be getting spent on vape juice, more alcohol, and just straight gambling the rest. In the past, yeah, I have spent that money on vape juice because that is well needed every day. And it's kind of crazy because I always, except for one time, I ordered some juice online, and you get it like half price. So it's like $5 or $6 online versus like the 12 or 13 you pay at the store, which sucks. But then once you buy a packet plus shipping, it's gonna come out to the same price. So it doesn't make any sense to buy vape juice online unless you're gonna buy it in bulk. Then if that's the situation, then yeah, go crazy. But yeah, I tried to buy some vape juice today. It didn't work, and then the second time I tried it, it said it's gonna be the same price as the store. So why would I wait 3 or 4 days for it to come when I can just go to the store and get it for the same price? Makes no sense. Anyways, cheers, you guys. We got a lot of big events coming up. I'm finally, after what is this, like 5 years now, gonna drop an album. So we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna get busy with that. Been working on it on and off for about like a year now. Honestly, it's fire, but it kind of sucks at the same time. But we'll see how it turns out. Maybe we'll have a plot twist, and at the end, it will actually come out sounding like a polished turd. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Did I forget something? No, I think that's about it. All right. Crazy week coming up. There's a lot of people's birthdays today. My child's birthday is tomorrow, so I probably won't be on stream. I know, sad face. But I'll be on the day. I probably won't be on the day after that. Life is getting crazy, man. Yeah, you guys. I told y'all at the beginning. All right, I'm gonna switch up on you guys. Sorry, but I'm just that type of character. Okay, I'm built different. We finally got some Corona back in stock. You know, this is cool, the can, but I'm really banging with that bottle more. I think it's a different flavor from the bottle. I mean, you just kind of yam that lime wedge in there. You can't really do that with the can. I mean, you can, but it's not the same effect. But anywho, that is neither here nor there. Um, what's in my mouth? Pause. What is that? You know how you eat something and then like hours go by and you still got food stuck in your teeth or like in the back of your mouth? Pause. And then you get it out. You're like chewing on it. You're like, yo, what is that? It's like something meaty or fatty. But I didn't eat any meat today. I had eggs and toast. But it shouldn't be this type of texture. That's weird. Anyhow, I actually had a lot to come on here and say, but it's always the same, you guys. As soon as I come over here, as soon as I get on live, it's always like fairy dust. The thoughts just dissipate. I guess it's because you guys make me nervous. That's what it is. I got social anxiety. I'm an introvert. I'm actually really shy and ashamed around people. You guys believe that? I was just telling, I think I told you this the other day on live, but it was something to the effect like, yo, I don't get how, like, you guys are old or older. I don't think any of you guys are like, below the age of 18, or I should say like below the age of like 25. If you're like 25 and up, it's kind of sad if you have like this type of people pleaser mentality to the point where like you're scared to talk to other people and you can't really articulate the things you want out of fear, like of what other people are gonna think of you, what they're gonna say. Like, yo, if you feel some type of way, just say it. If you need something, like, let that be known instead of just cowering behind yourself and not getting your needs met. Nah, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't. That's. I did not mean for it to come out like that. Yo, what is bro on today about? Anyways, hold on. Let's see if we can repackage that a lot better. It's a lot of people out here that are like scared to open their mouth and like get stuff that they feel like they need. All right, I think y'all probably already heard me say this, but yeah, I was hanging out with the homies, and the nigga wanted Red Bull at like, what time was it? It was like 7. It was like 6:37 in the morning. We had been out all night, and that's the thing, yo. I am not hanging out with you niggas no more. Okay, I will pop out like once, maybe twice a month to come hang out with y'all like at night, but I'm going home at like 12 o'clock, 12:30, the latest. I'm not pulling no more all-nighters, okay? I used to do that all the time when I was a little youngin', when I was a jit. I'm not doing, yes, I'm built different, but I got responsibilities. I got stuff to do early in the AM. Bull, yo, what's up? Maria says, I love you. I love you too, Maria. Ellie says, frigid. Ellie, dyslexic much. Building a bull pup short rifle. I don't know what a bull pup is. Short rifle. That sounds fire though. But I have no idea what a bull pup is. But I probably will like your newest build. I either like something like I like small weapons, something that can be concealed, something that I can just pull out quickly. Like I don't need a big giant stick or like a yappa on me or like a shoddy, nothing like that. I don't need a giant, Desi, none of that. I just need a small, compact, pull it out, up it, get the job done. That's what I like to have on my person. Anyways, yo, I'm not pulling no more all-nighters with you niggas, bro. First off, like I said, I got stuff to do early in the morning. I got kids, bro. Y'all niggas be geeked up all night. I'm talking like peaked out, like teeth grinding, like no ma'am, no sir, no thank you. I don't want any parts of that. But so yeah, this was like my first all nighter I pulled in like 4 or 5 years, and it felt like I lost like a couple of chunks off my life force when I stayed up all night messing with these people. But anywho, we pull up to the cafe. I gotta go to church in an hour. I'm not missing church for nobody, bro. Okay, I don't care who you are. I'm not gonna miss church anymore. Okay. I did feel like sleeping and going home, just laying in my bed, which I did after church. But I'm like, yeah, it's already 7. Church start in like 45 minutes or like an hour and 15 minutes. I'ma just have some water, drink this cappuccino or drink this latte, and then I'ma thug it to church. You feel me? And no, I wasn't smacked or like tweaking in church, bro. Never that. If that was the case, then yeah, I would have skipped church. That's highly disrespectful and embarrassing too. Never catch me do that. Uh, Anywho, the homie said he wanted some Red Bull early in the AM. The other nigga was like, bro, nah, you getting cappuccino, bro. And then the homie was just like, okay. I'm like, nigga, what? Yo, what is wrong with you, bro? I mean, later he did tell me, like, you know, when certain things happen, that submissive, and I'm like, my nigga, what the, what is going on here? What y'all on? I'm like, bro, you a grown ass man. Nigga, if you wanna drink a Red Bull, drink a Red Bull. Don't let another nigga tell you, nah, this is what you having. Like, yo, what people really be on? Like manipulation much? Uh Bullpit means the magazine behind the trigger. Building on a bullpup. Bullpup means it. You gotta show me a picture. I think I know what you're talking about, but that also seems really generic. I'll have to pop over to your page and see what you're talking about. Like FAMAS. You ever try Cialis? You get rock hard and last ages. Cialis is for old niggas, bro, that want to get it up and just bang the brains out of little 19-year-olds. I don't need Cialis, bro. I know I told y'all I'm 96. I am an old man, but I don't need Cialis yet. If that ever happens and, erectile dysfunction much, then yeah, I would get on Cialis or Viagra. I actually think, isn't Cialis a little bit stronger than Viagra? I don't know. But that goes to show you that I've never taken it, and I don't think I need to anytime soon. And everyone in the chat is probably younger than me, so you probably shouldn't take Cialis. Plus, I also heard it's kind of dangerous too. And I know how y'all niggas like to party, so mixing a bunch of drugs and alcohol with Cialis is probably not the best way to go. Might catch a heart attack, or worst case scenario, you can't get your hard on off, and then someone will have to rush you to the ER, and they'll have to manually drain your penis. They gave us all the game with oh yeah, that was I Think I Love My Wife. If you guys never saw that movie, he popped some Viagra. He was trying to have sex with his wife, and it didn't happen. She she fell asleep. That's what it was. They went on a date, and his friend was like, "Yeah, bro, if you really trying to get up in there, and like really make your girl like go crazy, pop one of these little blue buddies, and little buddy's gonna stand at attention. You feel me?" So he was like, "All right, bet." Took the wife on a date. Came home. She was like, "Yeah, we about to get it in." He was like, "All right, bet." Went to the bathroom, popped a pill, came out. Shorty was passed out, asleep on the bed. So he was like, "Dang, I'm late." Homie had to hold that L right phone with his Baratsky saying like, "Yo, I got this hard on, bro. It's not coming off." He's like, "Yo, how long has it been?" I said, "Bro, it's been hours." He's like, "Yeah, that's a problem." Yeah, so like stuff like that can happen, and if you don't um, get that hard on off, like if you have, and it tells you, bro, on the label, like, yo, if you have a hard on for like more than like 4 hours, like 5 hours, that's dangerous. That's deadly, Baratsky, and you're gonna cause like severe, irreparable damage to your member, and I think you might go blind too. So yeah, don't pop Cialis or Viagra. Yeah, and that's another thing too. I mean, like, yo, if you like yamming a little shorty, like when you young, like, here's the thing, bro. Like, young, young shorties, bro, they be like, oh yeah, I want, I want him to go all night. I want him 2.5 hours, 5 hour sessions, just bro. Anyone that knows, like, yo, going an hour, bro, just cranking. That's boring, bro. All right, you get it in and you get out, bro. Like 10, 15 minutes, even 15 minutes is a long time, bro. Like, yo, shorty, if you was late to the race, then you just late, okay? Like I was been at the finish line in like 45 seconds. You feel me? Nah, but real talk, you guys shouldn't be having sex, especially unprotected. Not that I'm advocating for protected sex. That's weird. Okay, that's weak. You should be having unprotected sex, but with your wife or your husband. Okay, do it the right way. Don't be out here raw dogging all these whores. Okay, that's how you speed run genital warts. So I mean, unless you want your meat to look like uh Brazilian toad, then by all means, hey, go crazy. But yeah, I would not recommend that. It's for when you want to make a show, basically. Pull out occasionally to impress, something you need to beat something down. Bro, it looks like you need to get your stamina up. You slow, dude. Go to F work. Change Leon said, I'm slow. But you can't even put together a coherent sentence. Look at this. Let's break this down, okay? You slow dude, go to F work. I get the gist of what you're trying to say, but you could have put that together a lot better because now you sound like a toddler just learning how to structure sentences, bro. You sound like the slow person. So I'll give you a chance now to go and revise your comment. Plumber is a goofy. Bro, I guarantee you would not say that to his face, okay? You know the homie is like big 4X, okay? They love to fight. They never duck a fade, bro. Go and say that to Aaron's face. That nigga will sock you out, bro, with a quickness, okay? Bro, Bareski knows. We know he likes to get down, okay? He's looking for any reason just to crash out. You a goofy, bro, because we know, like all of y'all, bro, for real, for real. Let's keep this all the way a bean, okay? Let's keep this 1,000 piece. All of y'all in the chat are goofies, okay? Y'all wouldn't fight no one. And the thing is yeah, y'all talk in the chat, but y'all would never, ever in this lifetime, or probably your next lifetime, ever say any of this stuff to someone in real life. It's just not happening. Now, see me, I'm different, okay? Like I told y'all guys, I'm not a tough guy, but I'm a goon. Pause. Okay, I take that back. I recant that statement. I'm a gangster, okay? I will fight, okay? But I don't want to. I really don't want to be out here, disturbing the peace, just being a straight menace to society. But if it comes down to it, okay, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's get it in. Oh my goodness. I love to fight, but I don't want to, okay? Because I am a Catholic. And that's not something that we're supposed to be doing. And also, what that look like, man, just me beating down on you, like, what are we doing here? What's the point that I'm trying to prove? Like, oh, I'm a better man because I can whoop your ass. Like, yeah, but no, not really. Just because, I beat your ass don't mean I'm better than you. I mean, I'm more physically inclined than you, but that's about it. Like, it don't really mean nothing. Like, think if I beat one of y'all ass, like, I don't gain nothing from that. Because, I don't, my ego isn't like crazy like that. And, I don't know, just don't do that much for me. We know, bro, you're telling Miguel Lycona, yes, Shursky. He cried when homeboy beat him. What did I do? You ain't do nothing. He cried when homeboy beat him. Oh yeah, that nigga did cry though. But I don't know. it's a couple ways to look at that, because you can say, oh yeah, he crying because he a bitch, or he crying because he was just furious he took that L. Cause I get it. I seen, like, when niggas get really really upset, you just can't control anything, and niggas do be crying when they like stupid angry. It's not a good look, but it's not a place from like, oh, like I'm a pussy, I'm a baby. It's just niggas is human. He didn't catch that L. Nigga hit him with a cold, what was that, left hook? Came out of nowhere. But also, the nigga, he was way taller than him. Kind of a slim build, but that nigga, he was solid, bro. I don't know why he tried to, yeah. I don't know why he tried to pop off to that nigga, but then again, nigga crashes out on everyone. But yeah, he he did try to get his lick back though. That was pretty funny. It was even funnier when he fought that tranny though. I would say that was TV gold right there. I don't know. He probably felt like he got caught slipping. He needed homie to run that back, and homie was like, "Nah, I already beat you one time. I'm good. Like, we don't need a 5 out of 6 series, bro. Like, I'm good on you." And nigga was really probably pissed about that. But yo, did you see when the nigga spit on him, bro? That's different. Okay, then you could have said like, yeah, I wouldn't have called him a goofy. I would have been like, yeah, that nigga is kind of pussy for that. If a nigga spit on me, yeah, I think it would get real close to 187. Really close. If not 187, it would get really close to that, because I would rather someone, just tell me to suck their meat, or like call me a straight bitch to my face, than spit on me, bro. Like, I could walk away from a situation where someone's just calling me names. I don't know if I could walk away if a nigga spit on me just from the back of his throat, just hakalugi, and just haktua on my body, like in my face. Yeah, we might have to put that dude in the ground. On my body, I'm still gonna black out and just see red. Wow. Can you imagine that? Someone spitting on you. Ugh. That's like, yo, you're not even human. You're not even an animal. Yo, if y'all spit on people, I don't think y'all are human, okay? Or you're not human, or you don't care about your life at all. Don't spit on people, okay? That's like, probably, that has to go up there like top 3 most disrespectful things you can ever do to another human being. Spitting. Like, yo, what are we, toddlers? Oh man. See, this is why I can't go out no more. I noticed, yo, I stopped going out for probably like a year, 2, and ever since then, like, I just be inside chilling. My life has been so peaceful. The moment I step outside to go, y'all niggas, it's always some BS, and it's because y'all niggas really be on too many drugs. Y'all are like little demons. Y'all like to go and cause mayhem and chaos, and you guys' IQs are too low. Like, drink, fight, sniff, smash. Those are like y'all only 4 buttons that y'all have. And if you want to be a normal human being, you need to have more than 4 buttons, okay? But yeah, that's why I can't really bang with y'all niggas like that no more, because I got quite a few buttons. Okay, I got more than 4 buttons. I should have brought another beer in here. This one's almost done. All right, someone go ahead and super chat me 55 euros so I can buy a keg. How much does a keg cost, you guys? I need to figure that out. I bought a mini keg, but I need like the real one, so I don't have to go. This is the thing, man. Once you get to a certain age, bro, You don't feel like going nowhere. When I pull up off the lot, bro, get into my driveway, hop out the car, moment my foot hits that front door pane, yo, I'm not leaving my house for nothing, bro. 45 euros for a keg. Hey, yo, that's cheap. What am I doing with my life? Why have I never purchased a keg? All right, that's it. This weekend we getting a keg, and I'm putting it like right here, blow, in my room. So I don't even got to leave a bed, bro. I just roll over, hit the keg, go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's life. That's what life should be about. Kicking it in your house, having a brewski, occasionally normal hummy pulls up, smoking a geek stick. The only time you leave the house is to go to church. I would say, you know, go out and go to church and, you know, go out and help some people like feed the homeless, but I don't know, I'm kind of not even feeling that because of how many scammers there are. Thing is, yo, I'm not feeling a lot of stuff. I'm not feeling giving back to the homeless. I'm not feeling smoking darts anymore. I'm not even feeling drinking like that. Like, really helping niggas with like information wise. Cause like you really be trying to gang people up, but then you realize that yo, these niggas don't care. I'm wasting breath. But yo, I'm really I don't know. I'm not feeling like that today. But a couple of days ago I was really feeling like, yo, I'm gonna quit smoking and drinking because I feel terrible. And I don't know if it was the smoke or the drink or just, you know, you be having those moments in life. You guys, I'm not depressed. What I look like ever being depressed? But you know, it'd be like a couple hours out of the day that'd be rough, and you'd be like, oh, yo, screw everything. But then after that, I drank, and then I felt better. So I don't know. I got conflicting emotions about the drink. Ryan O'Brien said, coming in at number 3 spot. Rakim Anna says, I don't want to watch you. Then keep scrolling, nigger. What you on, bro? Yo, that's the other thing. I don't. Y'all niggas have to be like, it's got to be some severe mental disorder going on with you, bro. If you don't like me, if you don't like my face, if you don't like my voice, if you don't like my skin tone, if you don't like the content, what I'm talking about, scroll, nigga. What's wrong with y'all? What y'all on? Like, yo, I don't want you to be here either. Why are you here? Y'all are so dense. What's wrong with y'all? I had the same problem on TikTok. Like, yo, if niggas don't like my content, okay, cool. Uh, if I'm really popping up on your For You page like that, just block me or like say, hey, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, I'm not interested in this person. Block, and you will never see me again. Don't sit here and leave me a comment saying, I'm going to block you. I don't want to be here. Nigga, just leave. You stupid. I can't. I can't with you people. Y'all are absolutely ridiculous. Like, look at me. You think I got issues? Nah. Y'all got issues, bro. That's another thing, too, I want to say. The reason why I don't go out no more is because y'all niggas got so much drama in your lives. And then once I hear y'all drama, I'm like, yo, never in 100 million years would I ever switch lives with y'all. I like my life. My life is drama free, stress free. Y'all lives are fucked. Completely. I would never want to be y'all. Okay. I'm quite content. But yeah, yo, if you don't like me, okay, the feeling is mutual. Here, I'll make this even easier for you. I hate you. I don't want you to be here. Can you leave, please? Because you're dirty. Would that make it easier for you to leave and not be here? Hopefully, I made your transition a lot more smoother. Hopefully, that wasn't such a hard decision for you to make. But I'm more than willing to do that for you, okay? Because I'm really a good guy, okay? Excuse me. I think it's nice that you like your life. I really do like my life, and I enjoy being alive. Mm. It wasn't until I was in middle school that I realized not everyone feels the same exact way. See, like I told y'all, like I think 3 times before, I had an amazing childhood. I know now that a lot of people did not have the childhood I had because I had both my parents. My I had a dad. He was actually in my home. He was a real father. He took me like to go play catch, took me to like my sports practice, helped me with my homework. My mom was home. She like cooked us breakfast, made us lunch like when we were little kids, made dinner almost every night. Like Saturday and Sunday mornings, we all sat together around the table as a family, like a real loving family. Like my childhood was lit. I wish I could actually go back and be a child right now. Some of y'all childhoods were how do I say this in a nice way? Fuck. No, okay, that's actually not something to laugh at because some of y'all went through a really rough time when y'all were kids. And I'm so sorry about that. That's actually no laughing matter. But as I got older, I realized like, oh, yeah, some of y'all was getting abused. Some of y'all was getting touched. Some of y'all ain't had parents like that. Some of y'all was actually like real orphans out here, like the movie, like Annie. Like y'all was really living in the orphanage. Like yo, that's crazy work. And as a result of that, you got a lot of psychological problems, and a lot of people just don't like themselves. Don't feel like they got value. Want to kill themselves. Want to slice themselves up. Cuts on her wrist. And my homie was like, "Yeah, Shorty over there, she cut herself." And I'm like, "What? Why?" Like this idea was so foreign to me, bro. I'm like, she takes a knife and she cuts her her arm. I'm like that don't sound like it feel good. What is bro on, bro? I was like, yeah, she don't like herself, bro. She's suicidal. She wanna kill herself. I don't know if you can say the S word on YouTube. Sorry. She wants to scuba dive, okay? Um, but yeah, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I like myself. I like my life. Like, things are going swell for me. I actually, and here's the biggest one too. I like the way I look. I actually like being in my body. And at a young age, finding out that a lot of people don't like the body they're in, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. How do you not like how you look or who you are? Like, we're talking about, like, the appearance, like your facial structure, your color, how tall you are. I mean, if you're fat, okay, you can change that. Just, diet, exercise, put in a little bit of work. But, like, your face, to a certain extent, you can't really change that unless you go get surgery. But, I'm like, dang, bro, like, I think I'm pretty sexy. And when I was younger, I was pretty conceited too. Okay, I was like pretty fly boy. I was really, really into myself. I'm like, yo, I might be God's gift to this earth. That's how I was really feeling when I was younger. I don't feel that way to a T today. But I'm feeling like this about myself. I know everybody else feel like this about them. I thought we was all just walking around this earth just like Yo, I look good. Like I really look good. I feel good. Life is good. But some of y'all was deep down depressed in the trenches, and that sucks. That sucks, bro. But I say all that to say is, yo, my boy, the only thing that stays the same in life is that it's always changing. Yeah, life may suck right now. It may suck for another 2 weeks. It may even suck for the rest of this year. But at some point, it's gonna get better, bro. Now, if you live in India, okay, this type of advice don't really apply. In any other part of the world, life will get better. Okay, it's not gonna be this way forever. Look, I know you guys think, I'm Mr. Perfect, I'm flawless, but look, I got flaws, okay? I'm not perfect. Look, you see this right here? I have what is that? Pimple or a razor bump, okay? But look, I'm not gonna harp on it because I'm still cute even with this pimple. And guess what? In 2 days, it's not even gonna be there no more, okay? And I'm gonna be back to 100. You feel me? So don't stress over the small stuff, you feel me? Life really about to get good. I guess the way you could look at this is like, yo, it's seasons. The season is gonna pass, and a new season's gonna come. And it's gonna be better. Do you go to church? Hey, yo, does the Pope wear a funny hat? What you mean, do I go to church, bro? I already told y'all at the beginning. Cleavert, R.I.P. I said R.I.P. R.I.P. Cleaver. Yo, Cleaver is back and alive. He said, I am dirty and I shower only once a month. Cleaver, that is foul. Okay, we're gonna ban you. Okay, I do not like your mentality on hygiene. Something needs to be done about Cleaver. Cleaver is definitely from Mumbai. Okay, we need to get this nigga in the shower immediately. Do I go to church? Absolutely, bro. But what type of question is that? I'm a Catholic. It's mandatory. You have to go to church, or else you're sinning. It's a grave sin. Gonna go to hell. It's a mortal sin. That's nasty. Everyday damn wash. I just watched a video. Was that yesterday? Might have been today. They were out on the street asking people, how often do you wash? Now, the obvious answer is there, okay? It may have a little bit of variation depending on what season you're in, but I thought everyone knew the obvious answer. It was insane to hear these people's answers. 3 times a week, once a week, once every 2 weeks. Nah, I don't know if anyone ever said that, but if you give any answer that's less than 6, that's a problem, okay? You need to reevaluate your life. We we have to get together with the committee first and see if they will allow 5 times a week, okay? That 5, that's like almost over the fence, okay? 6, personally, I would say is the cutoff. The obvious answer needs to be 7, okay? 6, 7. I just put up on an hour, okay? 6, 7 times in the week, you need to shower, okay? You guys, I'm being like super serious right now. If it's any less than that, obviously you live in India, okay? You live in like some slums where water just isn't readily available, and I'm sorry. Then okay, we might give you a pass there. But man, if you're saying like 2, 3, I can't be friends with you, okay? Personally, I got a strong nose. I can't be around that type of smell. Even when I was homeless, bro, I still took showers every day. So, what you doing in life? If you got a shower like right down the hall, bro, That's weird. All right? Stop it. Get your life together. And another thing too is, bro, yo, even if you hop in the shower every single day, you need to use more than water. What y'all doing? Okay, you hop in the shower and just with the water. That's not good enough. What y'all on? Who are your parents? Who told you this was okay, bro? Soap, shampoo, washcloth. Okay, because like just using your hand, that's not gonna get everything. Like yeah, you can take the soap, rub it all around, but like yo, your back, your face, you need a cloth to like get that real dirt off. What y'all doing? And I know a lot of y'all don't wash your legs and y'all don't wash your feet. Y'all don't get in between your toes. Y'all don't wash behind your ears. Like, yo, it's still real dirt back there. Y'all neglecting like key spots of your body. That's why you be stinking, smelling like old cheese and garbage just a little bit because you don't be cleaning everything. That's not kosher, bro. Y'all really tweaking with that one. But also, on the flip side, there has to be a balance. All right, take a shower every day. Brush your teeth 2, 3 times a day. If you're taking showers twice a day, every day, that's a bit excessive. If you're taking 3 showers every day, you need to see a psychiatrist. Okay, that's too much. Unless you live like in the what's that? Unless you live in like the Amazon. Okay, then okay, I understand because you're probably sweating a lot. But if you don't live in the Amazon, yo, 1 shower a day, you cool. What y'all need to do, y'all need to be focused more on your teeth. Okay, a lot of y'all got yuck mouth. Brush your teeth like 3 times a day. Morning, noon, night. You'll be straight. 1 shower. Soap. Okay? And don't get that cheap stuff too. I recently made the mistake. I got this liter, bro. I got like this gallon of soap for like €2. Huge mistake. I will never make that mistake again in my life. I will always go and get the most expensive soap ever. Okay? We're not gonna lack when it comes to body hygiene. Okay, that's one thing I'm not gonna go cheap on. I go cheap on a lot of stuff, but not body soap. I don't go to church anymore. Last time in a church was 28 years ago. I still love studying the Bible, but mainly courses from scholars that have no religious biases. Mm. Are you a Christian? I only say this because if you're a Christian, you you gotta be in a church. I had a mentor. He said something very. He said a lot of powerful things to me, but a couple of things were is you need to be in a church. Okay, as a Christian, you're not supposed to do life alone. A big part of Christianity is community, being around fellow believers, so that we can grow, help each other. But also with that comes a bit of a problem because all right, once you like accept like there's a God, I believe in God. Which God? Okay, I'm gonna go with Team Jesus. Jesus is God. Then it's okay, I need to be a part of a church. But Christianity has like 40,000 different Christian denominations. Got kind of a problem here. Which church do I pick? Too many options. I'll just pass. Yeah, that's not good either. Um, yeah, you definitely need to get in a church because if you just sit home and try and figure out the Bible for yourself, then essentially you become your own pope. And that's not good either. And then you'll probably start thinking that you're a prophet and receiving revelations from God and start your own cult. But yeah, get in the church. But make sure it's the true church. Make sure it's a good church, right? And they're not teaching you like, women can preach and stuff like that. Ball said, I learned in Nawawi how soap works. Water can't wash oils away, Most of those oils stink, so can get to them oils and clean you good. Fun fact. Something new every day. Uh, I always use. No, I take that back because I'm about to be lying right now. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. That was about to be a straight lie. I'm gonna keep my mouth sealed. But yeah, use soap, you guys. What's wrong? You don't gotta use shampoo on your hair every day. You don't gotta wash your hair every day, unless you like live in the desert and you just this dusty ass nigga, bro. But if you washing your hair every day, you're gonna strip your hair of its natural oils, and your hair might actually start to fall out and just get too brittle and super dry. So hair doesn't need to be washed every day, but definitely your body, especially if you was working. Now, we could say 5 or 6 days because personally, I don't work every day. So on my days off, I be chilling. I don't sweat. Okay? I'm really cool, calm, and collected like that. So I can skip a shower one day, but that's only when I'm not working. If you in a factory or you like chopping wood or you like working in the kitchen, you sweating, you kind of gotta need to wash with soap, with like a good quality soap. Get you some of that black African soap. Actually, nah, I don't really find that to be that good. I think it's just trendy. That's why everyone uses it. Why is there a fly in here, bro? Hate flies. Brush teeth and go to the dentist regularly. I would say that this is a problem with Europeans, but I think it's a problem overall. A lot of niggas just don't brush their teeth. That's kind of dirty, bro. Like, and that's another thing too, bro. Like, yo, whenever I meet someone, I really be staring. I be analyzing their face. I think I kind of be staring too hard because, like, you open your mouth, like that's the first thing you see is teeth. Like, dang, why are your teeth black? You do not brush. Why are your teeth looking like they're falling out? That is not cool, my guy. I don't know, but I think that's from probably just not having good parents to teach you, like, hey, before you go to bed, gotta brush your teeth, Tommy. Gotta floss. Gotta use mouthwash. Actually, no one flosses. Who here flosses? I floss like once a month. I know I gotta get back into it. I used to date a shorty that said, you gotta floss because if you don't, you get cancer. That actually might be true. I don't know. I have to go ask ChatGPT if it's true that if you don't floss, you get cancer. That flossing can help prevent gum disease. It might be true, but I took her word for it. Sounded logical. You guys still got to test that theory though. But I go to the dentist like once a year now. When I was a kid, I used to go like 2 times a year, every 6 months. And yo, I used to thrash candy, bro. Candy, chips, soda. Tell me why I never got a cavity in my life. It's because I brush my teeth before I go to sleep. And also I don't get it. Like I don't know, maybe I'm kind of like OCD, but if I have like real dirt on my teeth or like buildup, I can like feel with my tongue. That creeps me out. And that makes me feel really uncomfortable. So like I have to get that out. If I got like meat stuck between my teeth, I rush home immediately and get it out with floss or like my dentist equipment. It makes me feel weird. I don't understand how y'all like that. Just like if I leave the house and I don't have any chapstick, my whole day is ruined. I can't function, bro. Like, how are you walking around and working and like talking to other people with stank mouth, hot breath mouth, yuck teeth, and chapped dry lips? What's wrong with you animals? My lips are a little bit dry now. They're not like super dry because I put some on like a couple hours ago. I could actually put some more on right now, but like I can tell when like my lips is chapped. It doesn't make me feel warm fuzzies inside. And I don't know how y'all like that, bro. Y'all like that? That's what y'all into? Yeah, I'm watching y'all. That's weird. Volsa, I gotta go. I got 3%. Yo, then go invest in a charger. What are you doing, my guy? Vishnu Inspire says, do you know any MIT guy? Bro, you come in the chat and you say the same thing every time, asking me if I know someone from MIT. Yo, what you on? Yo, what is with you? Yo, bro comes in here and asks me if I know anyone from an Ivy League school. Every time he comes in here, what is wrong with him? And then the rest of you come in here, just be straight freaked out. Like, yo, pump your brakes, slow your horses down. What are we gonna eat for dinner today? That is a great question. Oh, chicken wings, bro. Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you guys for the party poppers and for the concerned faces. I love you. Hey, yo, what's going on? Why I get my first heart and like here, and we already an hour into the stream? What y'all doing? But thank you for the hearts. Thank you guys so much. My goodness. Maybe I should get a heart tattooed on my face, like this. That would look hard. Actually, no, that would look pretty gay. I was thinking about getting a heart braided into my hair, like on the side. Yeah, probably on the side. It would look better than being in the back or on the top. That's probably kind of gay though, but I don't know. The thought of it sounded pretty hard. How much juice do we have left? Yo, so we just bought 3 new vape pods, bro. And I'm really excited for them to come. I like this vape because you can change the settings on here. It's pumped up to the highest settings because I need that thing. But I don't like it because, like, you see this? When I hold my vape, I mean, my hand is big, so it makes it disappear. But I want it to fit like in the palm of my hand like this so I can grab it. And it just completely disappears. Like with this, I mean, I guess you can't see it. But still, I don't like it like that. I don't like long stuff in my hand. I like it to be short. Pause. Pause that. Put a heavy pause on that. Heavy goo. My goodness. Alright, two boys. We're going strong for about an hour now. And I'm gonna call up the Hummy because you guys loved him so much, and we're gonna see if he wants to come screaming with us a little bit later. So I might be back on STEM. What's this? 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, probably like around 8:30. I'll be back on stream. Okay, I'm not gonna kill stream now. I'm gonna kill stream in like 7 minutes when I finish my drink, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have another beer, and then I'm going to go maybe read a book because I haven't read a book in a long time. And then I'm gonna go watch a Harry Potter movie with some kids. And by kids, I mean my kids, okay? Not like random kids that I found on the street, okay? So you guys don't assume any weird behavior from me. All right, I need another drink. What's today? Wednesday? Hump day? Tomorrow's Thursday. And whatevs. All right, so like I said, we're killing stream, and 5 minutes exactly. So So for the next 5 minutes, I guess I will talk about this because this is something I've been chatting with a couple of key people in my life about. And a homie mine you heard him brought up earlier. So yes, bro, you should definitely get up in a church. But the tricky part is figuring out which church. Now there's really only like four churches that qualify for you to join if you think about this logically, right? You have the Bible, and nowhere in the Bible does it tell you how many books are in there. And also you gotta think about, yo, how did we even get a Bible? So when you go and you do research on that, you find out that, oh, the Catholic Church gave us the Bible. So if the Catholic Church is good enough to give you a Bible, like one of the most important things in your faith, why aren't they reliable enough for you to follow them? See, the logic isn't really logic anymore. I just made that word up. But yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer for me once we figured that out. Like, yo, the Catholic Church gave us the Bible. Well, how did the Catholic Church have the authority to even like take all these books and compile them together and do that? Well, because that authority was given to them by Jesus. That authority Jesus gave to the apostles, also gave to other men, and they continue to pass that down to priests and bishops, on and on, for the past 2,000 years. And then at some point in the very distant past, they got together and compiled the Bible together, which has consisted of 73 books. And it's been that way, since like the first or second century, all the way until today. Only up until like about 500 years ago was the Bible reduced down to 66 books. I know, that's crazy. But the reason why a lot of you guys believe the Bible is 66 books is because I don't know history. So go learn more about your faith, especially Christian history. It's really fun stuff. Maybe it's not fun, okay? I'm a weird guy. I like diving into the historical aspects of religions. Stupid fruit fly, you're dead. I killed him. I got him. He's not a threat anymore. That's what we do to threats around here. I believe in God as a prime mover who started life, but not in the God of the Bible. That is not a good God. Reading is knowledge to everything. That's a very profound statement. How is the God of the Bible not a good God? Give me one example. Ready, set, go. Now wait. Roman Catholic Church had the power of the Roman Empire. That was the world power of that time. That's not necessarily, yeah, that's not true, bro. Yeah, the Roman Empire had control of everything, but yo, Christianity was an illegal religion for like 200 to 300 years. I gotta go back and check my dates on that. It might be somewhere between like 400 years though, but to play it safe, I'll say like 200 to 300 years. Christianity was an illegal religion under the Roman Empire. So how did it spread and become a world power? You got to think about that. Christianity just boom exploded on the market and then seized control of the Roman Empire's power and then blew up that way. Nah, honey. But yeah, that's the other difficult part about this whole God thing too. Is like, all right, if you come to the belief that there is a God, well then now you have to figure out which God, because there's so many religions, so many different gods who all claim to be the true God. Or I don't know, you go like the Hinduism route and believe, oh, there's like a pantheon of millions, billions of gods, which is pretty ridiculous. But I mean, you can go there, but it's a ridiculous position to hold. But if you do hold the position that there is one infinite God, which God? And what does he want from me? And how do I get to know this God and specifically what he wants from me? Or Are you just making this God up as you go? Is this God just like a figment of your imagination? Because if so, then that's not a real God. JC said, "Oh, sugar honey iced tea, the goat. I am not the goat." Okay. Humbly have to reject that title. I'm not the goat, okay? I'm not a goat at anything. I'm like mediocre at best. But thank you. Thank you for the kind, gracious compliments, JC. Appreciate you, Beretsky. Oh, look. We've been doing this for an hour. I'm out of here. All right, I'll take one more question, comment, or concern in the next 15 seconds. If not, then I'm out like Ghost. So, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. He, she's, they, them, zers, whatever you freaks like to identify as. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. What nice things can I say to you people? Can't think of anything right now. Go do something with your life. I'll see y'all maybe in like 2 hours. We'll see.